In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to use artificial intelligence tools to generate detailed and complex descriptions for your detailed and complex images. So here we have a PowerPoint presentation slide, and this might be representative of any type of content creator who is creating a 30-slide PowerPoint presentation with each slide having multiple complex charts. If we are distributing this to our students or to the public, then we must make this content accessible, and we have to add alternative text into the image. We have to embed it. One of the tools at our disposal is artificial intelligence. So let me go ahead and show you how I use artificial intelligence tools to generate these descriptions quickly and efficiently. So I'm going to start off by showing you ChatGPT. Now I'll note that this is the paid version, so it might look slightly different than what you are using if it's the free version, but I'm going to go ahead and upload those two images we were just looking at. So here we have the double pie charts over here and the single pie chart over here. And I am going to save you the trouble of watching me type out the prompt. I've already typed it out, and I'm just going to paste it here. And what I am telling the artificial intelligence to do is analyze these images, then generate fully detailed descriptions for each image using robust descriptions and including all data conveyed in the images in order to convey information to students with visual impairments who are unable to view the images. So I'm trying to be as descriptive as I can to the AI so it knows exactly what I want it to do. So I'm going to go ahead and submit. And while it's generating that content, I'm going to dart over here to Claude.ai. Again, this is the paid version, and I'm using Claude 3 Opus for this. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to upload both of those images. I'm going to paste the same prompt so we can compare and look at how different artificial intelligence tools come up with different descriptions. So let's go back over here. It's still generating, but we can take a look. So the first image, the pie chart of the US population by state, and I'm just going to read a little bit of it, of this description here. The first image is a pie chart representing the population of various US states and territories. Each segment of the chart is labeled with the state name and its corresponding population in millions. The chart includes the following data, and then it spells out all of the pie slices. We'll start with my home state here, California, 37 million, Texas, 24 million, and so on and so forth. Now, in order for you to use this tool ethically and efficiently, you're going to want to spot check these. So I don't know, I'd check maybe 4 to 6 or 4 to 7 just to make sure AI isn't going a little wonky, which it can do. It's not 100% perfect, and to make sure that the numbers are correct. Now, I've done this many times before, and it always comes out accurate with these particular pie charts. So I don't need to do that at this moment. Now it continues on and it talks about the color coded, which is really good for folks who can't see color. The chart is color coded with each state represented by a different color. The larger states like California, Texas, and New York have significantly larger segments compared to smaller states as Wyoming and Vermont. This is a really nice alternative text description summarizing what the human eye would be able to detect if it just looked at the image. So it's putting everybody on the same playing field, folks who are blind or visually impaired included. So let's take a look at the second description of the second dual pie chart image. And it gives the title of Government Revenue and Expenditure Breakdown. The second image consists of two pie charts. The first pie chart shows the source of government revenue, and the second pie chart shows how taxpayer money is spent. So it's basically broken them down, and here's the revenue sources. And it also gives a detailed description of the categories. And of course, I would spot check this to make sure it was accurate. Goes on to summarize that these charts provide a detailed visual representation of where government revenue comes from and how it is allocated to various sectors. The revenue chart emphasizes that the largest portion of the government income is derived from individual income taxes, while the expenditure chart shows that Social Security and welfare receive the highest allocation of funds. Again, a nice alternative text-based description for someone who is visually impaired or blind and is unable to see what the eye would be able to obviously detect. Let's take a look at what Claude AI came up with. I can already tell you, and you can already notice that it's a lot less detailed. So that's interesting. Image 1. The image is a pie chart showing the breakdown of government spending by department or category. The task is to generate a detailed description of the pie chart. That's kind of weird wording, isn't it? Image one description. The pie chart is divided into 24 slices, and it gives it an overall total. So you can pause this and take a look if you like, just to see the differences. Just because it's shorter does not necessarily make it less detailed. But I'll give you a quick example of how we might work with this. Let's say you only have access to one AI, and in this case, it happens to be Claude. So I'm going to tell Claude, well, first of all, I'm always polite to my AI because soon they will be our overlords, and I want them to remember my kindness. I'm just kidding, of course. Great job, Claude. Please be more robust and descriptive. Okay. And I'll do the same here. Great job, ChatGPT. Please be more yes, oh no, okay, robust and descriptive. Aye. There we go. And let's see what it comes up with. Again, you can pause this. I'm not going to read all this aloud to you. And wow, it really is. I can already tell giving more details. So, folks, this is one tool in your toolbox of making complex detailed descriptions of complex, detailed images. And I guess I'll just finish this off by showing you the final outcome here. Let's say I was satisfied with the description. I'm just going to go ahead and copy it all here. And now I'm going to go back over to my PowerPoint presentation, and it's this one right here. And I'm going to go ahead and paste that in there. Now, normally I would say that's a lot of text for an alternative text-based description. But for this particular project, for this particular media, it demands a complex description because it's a very complex image. So in this case, I think it's fine to add that level of description. And of course, I would do the same for this image. That is how you use artificial intelligence tools to simply, efficiently, quickly, of course, with some spot checking, generating alternate text for complex images. I hope you enjoyed this presentation.